Hello to all of you. So in this lecture, we will study factors affecting beauty of water. So first of all, please refer that last lecture, number that called 5. Clear? Please understand what is the meaning of beauty, what is the meaning of delta. There are various definitions like a crop period, base period, and so on. Clear? Please refer that lecture and derive one relation, which is a relation between beauty and delta. That formula is very important. Clear? Then after please, then after you understand all things that chapter. So first of all, factors affecting beauty. Clear? So there are lots of factors which is affected beauty of water. So basic funda what? Water and beauty. So water is inversely proportional to beauty. So when water usage, when water supply is more, so beauty will be less, vice versa. Clear? So first factor, method of irrigation. So you know that there are various methods of irrigation, and we will discuss in deeply that in third chapter. So what is method of irrigation? So there are applicate of water from agricultural land to crop. So like drip irrigation, sprinkler irrigation, jack basin, flooding method, clear, ring basin. There are lots of method. So first of all, what is the relation between beauty with methods of irrigation? Clear? Like drip irrigation. So you know that in drip irrigation you supply minimum amount of water, and the water is applied to the direct of root. So you supply least amount of water, and so water usage is low as compared to other methods. So beauty will be high. Clear? Same as in check basin method. You know that check basin method. So check basin method are very popular in our India. So that particular land. So what is the check basin method? I can say that that particular land is divided into square or rectangular form. Clear? So square in rectangular shape. So uh, that type of method called check basin method. Clear? So that method requires lots of amount of water. So duty will be less because water usage is more. So duty will be less. And again, sprinkler irrigation. So in sprinkler irrigation, minimum amount of water required. So duty will be high. Then system of irrigation. So what is the system? I already said that please do not confuse between method and system. Clear? So there are two types of system. First one flow and second one lift irrigation. So in flow there are two types, perennial and inundation. So in perennial irrigation system we have control on water, so we can use in control manner. So the water usage is low. Clear? So duty will be high. But in inundation irrigation system, we cannot control on water. There are lots of amount of water which comes from a river. We directly spray or we directly divert into the land. So the water usage is more. So duty will be less for inundation irrigation system. Again, there are various types of system like tank irrigation, canal irrigation. So basic funda was that when water usage is low, so duty will be less. Clear? So this is funda is very helpful to explainify every factors. Then third one, methods of cultivation. So there are various modern method cultivation used in our India. So first of all, when you grow some crop, before you plugged or before you plugged off that particular land by tractor or by bullcock. Clear? So that called plugging. So that called otherwise called cultivation. So when we cultivate that particular land, so the water storage or water retention capacity is high. So we supply minimum amount of water. But when we do not plug that land, so supplying of water is more because storage capacity is low. So at that time duty will be less. But when we plug or cultivate that land, so duty will be high. Then type of crop. You know that there are different types of crop like a kharif crop, rabi crop, perennial crop. Clear? different type crop have a different water requirement. So the duty will be different for them. So like a sugar cane. So sugar cane and rice require maximum amount of water. So duty will be less. Clear? Base period. You know that what is the meaning of base period? It is the duration between first watering to last watering. Clear? So when the base period is more, so obviously water usage is more, so duty will be less. But base period of crop is low, so water usage is low, so duty will be more. Then 6.1 climate conditions. So what is the climate conditions? So you know that there are various factors affected due to climate conditions like a temperature, wind velocity, humidity, air. Clear. So when temperature is high, and so at that time evaporation loss is more. So we supply maximum amount of water to the land, so duty will be less. But in rainy season, duty is maximum because the plant get sufficient water or sufficient moisture from the rainfall. Then seventh one, quality of water. So quality obviously affect. So when water is impure or contains some impurities, so at that time they do not percolate or it do not percolate or infiltrate to the ground. Clear? So at that time we supply maximum amount of water. So at that time duty will be low. So whereas when water is pure, so that water it percolate speedy or fast into ground. So duty will be high. Then canal condition. There are two types of canal, line canal and unlined canal. So in the line canal, so the canal which is uh, covered with some protected layer like a concrete, asbestos, brick, layer, like Narmada Canal. So Narmada Canal is covered with RCC or PCC. Clear? So at that time the losses are low. So obviously losses are low. That's why duty will be maximum. But in line canal or earthen canal, so at that time they, that type of canal it is not covered with protective layers. So at that time water losses are more. So duty will be less. Then seventh one, type of soil and subsoil of the canal. You know that there are two types of canal. First one, line. So in line canal there is fine grained soil. So in fine grained soil, obviously there are tightly packed, so no voids. So the losses of water is low. So duty will be maximum. Same as for unlined canal. So in unlined canal there are coarse grain soil. So you know that there are in coarse grain soil there are maximum voids or pores. So the losses of water is more, so duty will be less. Then time of irrigation. You know that beginning of farming there are lots of or there are maximum amount of water supplied. But after that time the supply or distribution of water is comparatively low to the beginning. Clear? Then type of soil and subsoil of the irrigation field. So you know that there are different types of soil in that irrigation field, like a black cotton soil, clay, clear, red soil. There are tons of different soil. So like black cotton soil. So black cotton soil have a larger maximum storage or retention capacity. So we supply minimum amount of water. So it will be more. Then after method of assessment of irrigation water. You know that what is assessment mean? Assessment means to calculate. So there are two types of method in our chapter, clear, which is very popular. So first one area basis and second one volume basis. So in area basis, that assessment is calculated on area basis. So at that time the water usage is more, so duty will be low. But in volumetric basis, they calculate amount of water by volume. So the water usage is low, so duty will be maximum. So there are 12 factors which is affected duty of water. So basic funda, the relation between water and duty. So water is inversely proportional to duty. Then after evaporation. You already aware about what is the evaporation. So evaporation is converts water into or liquid state into water into vapor. Clear? So the rate of evaporation from the water surface, how much evaporation occurs depend on obviously that surface temperature and otherwise overlaying temperature. So the rate of evaporation from the water surface is proportional to difference between the vapor pressure at the surface and the vapor pressure in overlaying air. Clear? Like in Rajasthan, the vapor pressure at the surface is high, so evaporations are more as compared to other. But in Himachal Pradesh, like there are overlaying air temperature is high, means low, clear, and surface temperature is also low, so the evaporation rate is also low. When evaporation rate stop, so evaporation stop when the vapor pressure at the surface and vapor pressure at the overlaying air are same. At that time, evaporation are stopped. In flooding method, clear, or in check basin method, we supply larger amount of water, so that cover maximum area. So due to the evaporation, losses are large. Clear? After transpiration. So what is a transpiration? So transpiration is the process by which plant dissipate the water from the surface of their leaves, stalks, crops in the process of growth. That called transpiration. So 90 percentage of water to be received by the plant through its root and lost due to this process. And also transpiration also associated with photosynthesis process. So it is a daylight process. Clear? Please remember that point. Photosynthesis, transpiration is daylight process. And how can you measure a transpiration? By lysimeter. Please remember that it is a very important meter. In many exams they will ask how can you measure transpiration or how transpiration is which type of process. So we can say that daylight process. Right? So the consumptive use of water is widely used to indicate how much amount of water required by a plant instead of due. Clear? So consumptive use of water depends on numerous factors, like 7 factors. So first one, evaporation from soil, temperature, humidity, wind velocity, coexistion, precipitation, water table. So clear? So there are total 7 factors which is affect on consumptive use. The next one, PET heat. PET tends to potential evapotranspiration. So like if sufficient moisture is available to completely meet the need of plants. So the resulting evapotranspiration called PET. And what is a EAT? So EAT is real evapotranspirations occur in specific situation is called actual evapotranspiration. When moisture content or water content is equals to filled capacity, so at that time ET-PET ratio equals to 1, otherwise AT equals to PET. But after the some time, the water content is reduced, so AT-PET will be reduced, otherwise AT-PET ratio will be reduced. At permanent melting point, AT will be 0. Clear? Remember that point, which is very important. The next one, how can you measure the consumptive use of water? So there are two types of method. First one direct and second one empirical formula. Clear? So this method we will discuss in next lecture.